Hi guys, how are you today? My name is BaileySarian and today is Monday, which means it's Murder, Mystery, and Makeup Monday, which if you are new here, every Monday I've been doing a little series where I sit down, I get ready, do my makeup, and then I talk about a true crime story that I have been interested in, that caught my interest, that is just intriguing, to say the least. Last week we talked about a cannibal who ate a wiener. It was a good time. If you missed that one, it'll be there when you're done with this one. So who went vegetarian after that story? I didn't. I think I ate a hot dog that day. Delish. Anyways, so I've gotten a handful of comments asking to cover or do conspiracy theories. And let me tell you something. You think I'm into true crime, which I am. But let me tell you, my obsession with conspiracy theories is like a whole nother level. Why not believe it? You know, whatever. If you like true crime, if you like conspiracy theories, if you like makeup, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm here every Monday for you. I'm doing it for you. Okay, so today I want to talk about a conspiracy theory that is one of my favorites. I love this one. It's the Denver International Airport. It's a good one. It's a great one because it's suspicious. Like it's real suspicious. If you are curious to know what products I'm using, I will list everything that I used in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. I'm using like a little sample foundation I got. Sample queen over here. The Denver International Airport is located in, you guessed it, Denver, Colorado. I've never been to it. I so badly want to go. I actually just like want to fly to the airport just to check it out and then like fly back home. So this airport was built in February of 1995 and it's the largest airport in the US by total land area. So it's over 33,000 acres. It's humongo. So it's the biggest airport in the US and it's the second largest airport in the world. What's number one, you ask? I don't know. I forgot to look. Okay, I just looked. It's Saudi Arabia. That's the largest one. The airport has had conspiracy around it since before it was built. A lot of people didn't understand why in the first place it was being built because there was already a fully functioning airport in Denver, which was located in an area that was easier to get to by the city. These two airports are only 25 miles apart from one another. It just kind of seemed pointless to a lot of people. So this was just the start of the rumors. Next would be the size and cost of the airport. So the original estimate to build the airport was $4.8 billion. But in the end, it turned out to cost almost double the original price. And it took 16 extra months to build the airport, meaning it was supposed to be built in a certain time frame and they went 16 months over that time frame. So people are wondering, why does it cost so much? Like that's a lot of money for an airport. And then why did it take so long? There's an airport right over there. What is going on? So it just led to a lot of people questioning the true purpose of this airport. So let's start first with the creepy art that's inside and outside of this airport. The artwork inside the airport is odd. I can appreciate art, but like this art is just, it's weird. If you're a nervous flyer at all, like I am, like I'm a little bitch. I hate flying, okay? So if you're a nervous flyer at all and you see this art, it doesn't bring peace, happiness, joy, serenity, nothing. Side note, would it really truly be a Monday episode if I didn't layer the concealer on extremely heavy? I see your guys' comments about how much concealer I put on. Let me just say really quick. The thing is, a lot of the times I zone out when I'm trying to like talk and I just keep layering and layering and layering, and next thing you know, it's 3,000 layers of concealer in every video and everybody calls me out on it. It's just so much harder to talk and do makeup at the same time than you think. Like, anyways, okay, back to the story. So there are gargoyles in the baggage claim area, which look creepy as hell. Like they're not happy gargoyles. They're scary. Again, this is an airport. Like, don't you want to be welcomed? I don't know. And then let's talk about like the biggest thing. I think it's the creepiest thing out of all of them is the big ass blue horse. He's a problem. So there is this sculpture that's at the entrance and the exit of the airport outside. Like when you're driving up, you'll pass this big blue horse. It's a 32-foot sculpture of a large blue Mustang done by an artist named Luis Jimenez. This artist is from El Paso, Texas, and all of his sculptures are made with fiberglass. And so this blue horse was made with fiberglass as well. And I was looking at his art, and a lot of it kind of is creepy and thought-provoking, which I think is cool. Like, I respect art, and I respect artists who can build these huge sculptures, but I do think there is an appropriate place for this big ass demonic looking blue horse. Anyways, the sculpture is called Blue Mustang, and the Blue Mustang was one of the earliest public art commissions for Denver International Airport in 1993, and the locals gave it a nickname called Blucifer because it looks demonic. It's pretty much a large, anatomical, detailed fiberglass blue horse with red eyes that glow day and night. So supposedly this blue Mustang represents one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. That's from the biblical book of Revelations. In the book of Revelations, the 4th horseman specifically represents death. There's that. And then oddly enough, in 2006, not oddly, sadly enough, in 2006, while creating this sculpture, the artist, he was 65 years old. The sculpture ended up falling on him, not the whole thing. I think it was just like the head or a part of the sculpture ended up falling on the artist. It severed an artery in his leg, causing what proved to be fatal injuries. I mean, right there, I feel like it would be bad juju, and you wouldn't want this large Mustang, large devil-looking horse welcoming people to your airport, but that's just me. So the Blue Mustang ended up getting finished though, and they put it up, and he's been up there with his red eyes welcoming people and saying goodbye to people who are leaving the airport. Blucifer over here is like extremely detailed, so he has like the red glowing eyes, creepy. He has a very detailed body, so it's very veiny. This Mustang's lower region, like the wiener. I know, I've been talking about wiener a lot lately, sorry. But like it's really detailed and veiny. And it's like, why? Why? I don't know, it just ruined my day. That is extremely suspicious. And people are like, what is this? They think it's like a symbol for something. It's representing death. It's creepy. It makes people uncomfortable. Why is it there? So a lot of conspiracy theorists believe there's something behind this. It symbolizes something, right? We've got gargoyles. We got a creepy Mustang. What else do we have? So when you enter the airport, there's some murals as well. Big, beautiful murals, very colorful, very bright. I mean, they're really pretty. One of the murals is called In Peace and Harmony with Nature. Conspiracy theorists believe like these murals have symbolic messages in them. In the first mural, it features a forest fire. There's a forest fire happening like in the background, and then there seems to be like children or people running from the forest fire, and they have this look of worry and like they look scared. It's very comforting, I guess. I don't know. Some of the children in this mural are holding like a glass case, and in these glass cases are extinct animals. In the foreground, there are 2 caskets with bodies in them, and they're just there laying in their casket. And then there's also like an animal rib cage, it seems to be. It's a 2-piece mural, so it's like the first scene is this scene of chaos, and then the second scene, it's like peace, joy, and happiness. There's a bunch of children like not hanging out, but maybe dancing, but just shows a bunch of happy children from all over the world. They seem to be dancing, they seem to be having fun. And why am I trying to do wing liner while I'm talking again? So according to the artist, the interpretation or the meaning of this mural is that the first half is showing you sadness over great destruction and extinction of life, and then the other half is showing you humanity coming together, getting along, and to celebrate nature. And then the same artist did another mural in the airport. It has 2 sides as well. This one like gives me the creeps to the core. The first part looks to be a pretty rundown like city, and it's dominated by a soldier in a gas mask holding a big ol' rifle, and then in the other hand he's holding a sword, and on the edge of the sword, it's like the sword stabbed a dove. So there's like a dead dove on the sword. There are what looks to be children sleeping at his feet. And then there's also what seems to be like a really sad mother holding a dead baby. This is what the artist describes it as, not me. So not only did you just see a big blue horse's very detailed genitalia, but now we're seeing a creepy ass like gas mask soldier looking guy stabbing a dove with like a lady holding a dead baby. There's just a lot going on. And then again, there's a happier side to this piece. Again, showing like children from all over the world. There's a big old rainbow. And then on the bottom half, there is the soldier, and he seems to be dead. And then there are 2 peace doves sitting on top of him. This was supposed to be a small blue winged liner. It got bigger and bigger and bigger as time went on. Be inspired by the blue Mustang. Okay, conspiracy theorists believe that these pieces are evidence of either a secret Masonic apocalypse shelter, an alien colony, or a secret CIA base beneath the passengers' feet. And the reason is because of the apocalyptic imagery, which allegedly references some Freemason images. So when I first heard this, like, I was like, oh yeah, I see it. I do feel like these murals are just like a bit much. They're beautiful pieces, and I think, you know, great meaning behind them. I'm definitely not against them. They're just a little much for an airport. Then there's a dedication stone. And this is another key piece in the arguments proposed by conspiracy theorists. In their eyes, it just proves that the airport is under full control by the Freemasons and also under control of the New World Order. So the New World Order, it's a secretive power elite with a globalist agenda. I guess pretty much my makeup looks like garbage. And eventually they are going to rule the world through a world government. Yeah, that was confusing, wasn't it? So pretty much it's like this world government that is going to take over the world. And then the Freemasons, bitch, I don't even know what the hell's going on over there. You can't really find much information about them, but the Freemasons are always involved in big type of conspiracies because nobody knows what the hell's going on. My grandpa, he was a Freemason. Like from the age of, I think his teenage years. I was like Googling him last night to see like what his status was and stuff. And he was pretty high up there. I didn't really know until, sadly, when he passed away, there was a part of his funeral that was in one of the Masonic temples. And I was like, wait a minute. I thought he was just in like a men's group. But anyway, trying to find information on like what they do exactly is hard. Which, okay, also a lot of people get upset because Freemasons is for like men only. Women aren't allowed to join. Let's get together and start our own secret group. Can we, please? And like nobody's going to be allowed to talk about what goes on in these secret groups, okay? And let's just let people think that we've got some shit going down. Because we will. But like no one will know what kind of shit's going down because nobody talks about it. I'm getting very distracted today. I apologize. Anyways, so that's my description of the Freemasons because I don't really know. But the Freemasons is an ancient old secret society. The dedication plaque is located at the airport's south entrance and is dated March 19th, 1994. It has the square and compasses of the Freemasons along with a listing of the 2 Grand Lodges in Colorado, and it's mounted over a time capsule that was sealed during the dedication of the airport. And it's supposed to be opened in 2094. I was trying to do the math right now if I would be alive then, but I just realized probably not. I want to be there. What's in it? Maybe that's when the world's going to end. 2094? And that's when they open it. On this plaque, there's also a shout out to the New World Airport Commission. People would say that the New World Airport Commission, like no trace of this commission. It doesn't even exist. It's not even a real thing, so red flaggy. So naturally, the conspiracy theorists believe that the New World Commission is linked to the New World Order. They also believe that the date on the stone, March 19th, 1994, is a secret code. March 19th, 1994. 1 plus 9 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 4. It equals 33. So the number 33 represents perfection in the highest degree in masonry you can hold. That dedication stone is just weird because the New World Commissions isn't even a thing. And then the number 33 is the highest degree. All that rhymed. Then there are the underground bunkers. No, this isn't an episode of Unbreakable Kimmy. Unbreakable. They're like, damn it. Underground bunkers. One of the biggest conspiracy surrounding this airport would be that the airport was built to conceal a massive underground bunker area. Now, this is a true thing. There is a massive underground area underneath the airport, and it's approximately 470,000 square feet. And this area, it really doesn't seem to serve any type of like practical purpose, which brings the question, well, why the hell was it built? I mean, why? There are multiple theories as to why this underground area was built. So one of them would be that the area beneath the airport is linked to the murals that we talked about earlier. These murals are believed to depict a future genocide that will be conducted by the New World Order, and the underground facility will be the scene or the area of this mass genocide. Another theory, there's a series of secret bunkers beneath the airport designed to house millionaires and global political elites in the event of an apocalypse. That one I tend to like lean more towards. I feel like if something goes wrong, it could hold people like for safety. This underground bunker, I mean, it's massive. It could hold a ton of people. They've got this blue Mustang protecting them. There's another theory, and this one I think is kind of ridiculous, but some people do believe this. It's said that aliens live down there, and this theory was supported by the fact that there was an alien hand drawing on the walls down there. A doodle. It's a doodle of a little alien. In conclusion, that means aliens live down there, so it honestly just looks like someone was bored and was like, fuck yeah, alien. But a contractor who worked on building the airport reportedly saw evidence of bunker entrances and unexplained tunnels. Millions of dollars was spent on a baggage claim system that I guess ran through underground area, and like the airport was saying, well, that's why they have it. But like they spent millions of dollars on it, right? And then this baggage claim system just like doesn't work, and it just like has been a failure. So a lot of people are saying like, well, why would you spend all this money, make this baggage claim system and this underground area if it's just like it doesn't even work? But the airport itself said that they used the underground space as a way for the employees to get from one side of the airport to the other side of the airport without having to weave in and out of people because it's so busy and it's so large. Also in 2016, the airport itself started offering tours of the underground area. They kind of like make fun of the conspiracy theories around the airport. So you can take a tour. It's open to the public, which then that brought on the debate if the underground area was really supposed to be used as a place for a mass genocide or to keep global elites safe from the apocalypse, then why would the New World Order be so bold and open it up to the public? Another like conspiracy is the way that the airport runways are set up. The whole thing is just like weird and suspicious. Like many airports out there, Denver International Airport consists of a central building complex surrounded by runways and connecting taxiways. This area allows planes to arrive and depart from the runway concurrently without plane movements overlapping. There's a wide range in the runway which allows the aircrafts to move in bad weather. So these larger ranges like help if there are high winds or something. It kind of allows the aircraft to have more space so they don't go off the runway. The configuration of the runways and buildings from above has created a sinister pattern. The layout looks like a huge swastika. Come on, how did that get overlooked? So like in the middle, it has the main building, I'm assuming, where they communicate, what's it called? The radio tower thing, where they communicate with other airplanes and like track where they are, and then around it are the runways where the planes can land and stuff. But the way that they're all set up from above looks like a big ass swastika. Like, what the hell? Come on. Of course this is gonna cause some controversy. Who approved this? Who? Was it a coincidence? A misjudgment? Or is there something bigger behind it? I don't know. That one is really uncomfortable. Could you imagine looking down, seeing that, and you're like, dude, what the fuck? You land, okay? You go to baggage claim. You see these creepy ass gargoyles looking at you, and you're like, all right. Then you're walking and then you see these big ass murals. One guy is wearing a gas mask, holding a rifle, stabbing a dove. So then finally you leave the airport, you get in your car. When you're driving away from the airport, you look, there's this big ass veiny blue devil looking Mustang, and you're like, all right. As of 2018, the airport is doing a $650 to $770 million renovation to its Great Hall. They're spending so much money on this damn airport. Inside the airport, they put up temporary walls to hide the mess, or at least that's what they want you to think. But they decided to like have some fun or like poke fun at conspiracy theorists because like on the walls itself, there's pictures of aliens and gargoyles. Behind the walls, like we're building a space for the aliens. Like they're trying to make fun of all the conspiracy theories. Anyways, the renovations will be done in 2021, so everyone will get to see what was going on. Pretty much that is all the like, not all of the different conspiracy theories inside the Denver International Airport, but that is like the main ones that people focus on. I do think like the whole thing is super weird. Let's be honest, like the artwork is really uncomfortable. The swastika runway thing. And then of course, naturally, the underground area is massive and it's like, why is it so massive? Anyways, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think a lot of these are just a coincidence? Or was it like something more? Let me know what you guys think down below. I would love to hear your input on this airport. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you have a really good day today. You make good choices. Alrighty, I will be seeing you guys later. Bye.